Hey guys, it's George here. I'm going to go over the great features of George's Excel Checkbook Register version 8. So you can have multiple accounts and different types of accounts, such as those listed here. So let's take a look at this US bank checking account first. And here's where you enter your transactions directly into the cells of the register, or you can easily import your transactions via a CSV file or an Excel formatted file that you can get directly from your bank account or credit card company. And once you get your data into these registers, all the rest of the amazing charts and reports are automatically calculated for you. The checkbook register has some amazing reconciliation tools to help you easily reconcile your accounts. And you can also create your own custom categories. And these categories are what's going to be used to generate the reports. You can also filter the transactions by each of these column headings and get subtotals of those filtered items. And one really cool feature is you can enter future dated transactions so that when it comes time to running the reports, you can project into the future. So let's go back to the account summary. And on the top right here, let's click here, and this will take you to the master register. And this is a list of all the transactions from all the separate individual accounts. And these transactions here are automatically generated for you. You do not have to enter them in. So just like the individual registers, there's filter arrows here, so you can filter by each of these column headings and get subtotals of those filters. If you look here in this column here, the account name, you can see that these transactions are from all of the different accounts. So next, let's click up here, Reports Pivot Table. And here's where you can create some awesome customizable reports to help analyze your data. So currently I have a report here of income versus expenses by category. And I've entered 2 years of data in the register. So there's 2 years of data in this report here. And this report shows totals for each month and totals for the year and grand totals for the 2 years combined. Up top here is a timeline where you can further filter the date by different periods. By just easily selecting that data, it automatically changes the data below. I can clear that right here. You can filter it by years, quarters. If I just want to see first quarter 2023, easily do that. Even down to the days and months. I'm going to go ahead and clear that. Next to the timeline is a slicer by category type. So if you just want to see income, click there, or just expenses, or both of them. And next to that is a slicer by account type. So if you just want to see data for a particular account, let's say, for example, the Citi credit card, we can see here the expenses just related to that particular account. You can even do combinations of accounts. So to clear that and see all accounts, just click right here. You can collapse the years just to see the yearly totals. And now you can compare the totals for each year side by side. I'm going to go ahead and expand that again. And in addition to filtering by the timeline, you can also filter here by all these pre-configured time periods. And this report here also can include future dated transactions. So currently we have an income and expense report by category. But what if we wanted an expense report by payee, by the individuals or businesses that were paid? So in order to create that, just select inside the pivot table and right-click, Show Field List. And on this pivot table fields panel that appears, just going to take up the category type up here. You're going to remove the category field, and you're going to bring down the description field. And then in the category type slicer up here, you're just going to choose expenses. And now you have an amazing report of all the different individuals and businesses that you paid and subtotals of them by month and by year. And you can further filter this report down by different time periods and by the particular accounts. So it's really easy to get back to the income versus expenses category report. You just do the opposite of what you did before. You pull up the description up there, and you bring back down the category type and the category field. And then you select both income and expenses, and you clear all the filters, and you're right back to your category report. And because this report is fully customizable by you, you can also include your own charts based on the data. And there's all sorts of different charts that you can choose from to help visualize your data. So I already have a sample chart that I came up with. So it's going to be based on the expenses for year 2023. And I'm going to go ahead and collapse this because it's just going to be on the yearly total. And here's the chart right here. So you can create some amazing charts to visualize your data and help you make good financial decisions. And the last amazing report I want to go over, if you click right up here top, the net worth reports. And this net worth tracker will help you see the growth of your accounts over time. So over here, we have a slicer that shows you the different accounts. So over to the right here, we have the account name slicer, which shows you all of your accounts. So this particular chart is based on all of the accounts. We started off with a net worth of around 200,000, and towards the end here, we ended up with a net worth for over $300,000. And down below, you have the data table that represents the chart. You can also use this slicer to see a group of accounts or just a single account. For example, let's take a look at this Citi credit card. And this is important because we could see that we started off with a low balance and we finished off with a balance of around 4,500 in that Citi credit card. So it's showing us that we're increasing our debt in that particular account. You could look at your home value over time, the value in a Roth IRA. And to clear that, we can see all of accounts. I'm going to show you one other layout here that you can do with the net worth tracker. If you just click inside the table here, if you drag the account name over here, now you can see each account separately on the same chart. You can also see a group of accounts or just a single account. So if you want to see the home mortgage and the home value on the same chart, you can see those two items side by side. So I'm going to go ahead and clear that and show all accounts again. So that's a quick overview of some of the great features in George's Excel Checkbook Register version 8. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you are interested in this particular product, below the YouTube video, there will be a link to the product page.